Welcome back to another video from the Triangle Film Collective. This week we were supposed to be reviewing Left Behind, the Nicolas Cage crap fest that has now made its way to Blu-ray, DVD, and digital combo pack. Unfortunately, this week we have more important things to discuss.
Normally watching a Nicolas Cage film would have been the most horrific thing imaginable to any of us here at the Triangle Film Collective. But less than 24 hours ago, we received a call that would change our lives forever. Our good friend, Jason Honey Combs, is dead.
We've lost Honey Combs, and we've lost him in the most unimaginable way possible. We lost him at sea, and we lost him due to a horrific stingray attack, or it could have been a shark attack, or it could have been piranhas. His body was just in pieces. It was as bad as Nicolas Cage's acting.
I didn't think anything could be as bad as Nicolas Cage's acting, but we will not be stopped. This has given us the opportunity to give Jason Honey Combs the send-off he deserves. This will be our tribute to the sweet taste of honeycombs. And thanks to the kindness of the widow Combs, we are joined one last time by the man himself. Here in this urn, entrusted to us is the mortal remains of our friend Jason, as he is with us one last time in body as well as spirit.
And I believe that I'm going to hold our little friend one final time as you recite the original poem that you wrote, not only to commemorate his passing, but to commemorate his life.
That's right, Jeff. I'm going to read that poem right now. Here I stand on this dismal day, watching the clouds on high, wondering if I'll ever be okay, fighting back the need to cry. On the day I met Honey Combs, I knew he'd make a great friend.
He did. He was a great friend.
Now the joy he brought to all our homes has come to its tragic end. The briny deep has claimed another, with Jason caught in the undertow. Today we mourn a lost little brother, and our hearts are overcome with woe. For now we are left not three but two, this no longer merry band, whose hopes and dreams surely grew, thanks to this lost little man. I'm going to need a moment, Jeff, while we wait.
Do you need to go to the bathroom or something?
No, I just need a second.
Oh, you're emotional because Combs is dead. That's right.
Yeah.
I understand.
How about you show the folks at home the original painting that you have made to honor our departed friend Jason? My God, Jeff, it's immaculate. I mean, there is our friend right there for the world to see, just as he was in real life. And I actually think he's a little taller here.
It's really good.
It's like he doesn't need the booster seat anymore because he is finally the height he has always deserved to be. Wow, I'm sorry, that's just...
It's really good, right?
It is. I know that Jason is looking down on you right now, and he is so honored that you chose to immortalize him in this fashion for all the world to see. And now that you've heard from us, now it is time to hear from Jason's friends.
This is really hard, Sean. This is really hard on me.
I know, Jeff. I know.
Please don't touch me.
We have a video tribute from his friends, family, and admirers, where they will tell you exactly how that little man impacted their day-to-day lives in such a momentous fashion. And now it's time to roll that footage. So, darling, I want you to tell me your fondest memories of Honey Combs.
Well, for as long as I can remember, I've started every day with honeycombs in my mouth, ever since I was a kid.
What? Sam's dead? What happened?
Oh man, Honeycombs, I used to love that little guy. We would hang out all the time, we'd play Madden, I'd crush him. And then one day he left and I went to take my daughter to the store and we realized that he had stolen her booster seat. I mean, it's a pink booster seat and it's for a child. Who does that kind of thing?
You know, my Dungeons and Dragons group really didn't need another man. But then I met Honeycombs, and I'm like, he's the perfect dwarf. But did he want to be a dwarf? No.
When I placed my ad on Craigslist, all my friends told me that I would never meet a good man. And then I met Honeycombs. And they were right.
आजकल पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है कल सबको लोग आए थे मेरे घर पे पर कुछ भी नहीं काम किया थोड़ा थोड़ा किया लेकिन थोड़ा थोड़ा करके वापस चले गए मेरे को भी पैसे भी नहीं देने पड़े थोड़े थोड़े ज्यादा ज्यादा
The good book says, no sin shall enter heaven. I really hope Combs made peace with his maker about stealing my wife's panties. Because you know the one person he didn't make peace with? Me.
Sometimes it was while I was still in bed. Other times, as well as at the kitchen table. It's just something about how fulfilling swallowing, enjoying, you know, even right now, the desire is there.
2 comments. Number 1, my condolence to his parrot. And number 2, if you go to the funeral, he still owes me $50 for that card game back in '67.
I mean, it's bad enough that the guy stole a pink booster seat, but to make matters worse, he stole my son's Transformers underwear. I mean, it's a little kid's underwear. I thought that it was so perverted, but then I realized that, well, the underwear probably fits Combs better than adult underwear because he's so small.
You know what stunk worse than his attitude about being a dwarf? It was his BO.
They say the best things in life come in a small package, but I can tell you for a fact, that's bullshit.
चलो भाई चलते हैं हम यहाँ से नहीं होगा मेरे साथ तू चलता है तो कर ले लेकिन मैं नहीं मानूंगी तेरी बात मेरे को तो थक गई मैं तुमके बात करते करते सुनना नहीं चाहता मेरे को बस हो गया मेरे साथ.
And this ain't over. I don't care if I gotta go talk to his mama, his brothers, his sisters. I don't care if I gotta talk to the executive of the wheel. I'll go over to his house. I don't care if Bethany has them draws on. I'm getting them things back.
Damn, girl, that was muy caliente. I know deep in my heart that Jason appreciates every word of what you were just saying.
Who is Jason? And why are you touching me? I thought we were talking about cereal.
They're for my favorite pair of panties, man. You should have seen the way they hugged her ass. I mean, perfect.
If anybody can get that money, I'd appreciate it, because I can really use that money down here.
Look, I'm not going to say that I'm happy that the guy's dead, but then again, I've had this grin on my face since you told me, so what does that tell you?
You know when the Dungeon Master killed off his character? I was really happy about it.
Wow, just like that, huh? I mean, you know the guy's dead, like in real life.
Really?
Yeah, Myrtle Beach, man, he got attacked by stingrays.
That's awesome.
I mean, I was raised a good Christian lady, but if I'm being honest with myself, I'm glad that midget's dead.
आई मैं यहाँ से आज मुझे चाहिए पैसे इसके लिए नहीं होगा मेरे साथ पैसे नहीं देते तो मैं नहीं आती तेरे को घूफ बॉल करके बोलते चाहते रहे नहीं मैं आई मैं यहाँ से बस हो गया खत्म मैं नहीं आज से हम बात नहीं करेंगे बस हो गया.
You know, I gotta admit, I'm kind of glad he's dead.
In the Old West, they used to hang horse thieves. A man that steals panties? Way less honorable than that. I'm glad he's dead. I really am. I mean, I really, really am.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
It's been a very emotional time for Sean and for me. So I want to thank all of those who took the time to send in such fitting, emotional, incredible, amazing, and delightful videos to pay tribute to our little friend. But before we go to our final tribute to our friend Jason Honeycombs, I want to take a few moments to speak from my heart and tell the widow Combs and her family that I will go out of my way to make sure I take care of their little boy and be the father he no longer has.
And now, I would like to make a similar vow. Right here, in front of all of our viewers and in front of the spirit of Jason Combs himself, I make the following pledge. Jason, no matter what happens, your wife will not be alone. I will be there for her in this her hour of grief. I will be the man she needs to help her get through this, to become a better and even more beautiful woman than she is now. You know, when I look back and I think of all the times that working in Mebane with me, she was always there, always kind, always compassionate. And now it's time for me to return that favor and step up and be the man she has always deserved, now that you're dead.
I mean, what? Beth? You trying to... Beth? Really? You want to take Combs with you? So, with that being said, we're going to end with our final video tribute to our friend Jason Honey Combs, a song Sean and I wrote and performed and I produced yesterday. Please enjoy, and remember to subscribe and leave your comments below. We'll see you next week. I'm sorry Beth took you swimming. Who knew you'd never come back? And now it's you that we're missing, 'cause you swam away and got attacked by stingrays. Never had I imagined piranhas at Myrtle Beach. Shocking, who would have thunk it? Combs would die before Screech. Combs, but not Screech. And I know you're shining down on me from heaven, like so many friends we've lost along the way. And I know eventually we'll be together one sweet day. One day we're gonna see you in heaven. Honeycombs, you know that I miss you. Wish you were right in my car.
In the backseat.
Oh, but my friend, you swam way out in the ocean. You swam too far. Now it's just Sean and I in his car. And I know you're shining down on me from heaven, like so many friends we've lost along the way. And I know eventually we'll be together one sweet day. did you have to go to heaven? Although I got 3 passes to the show, we only need 2 of those today. Combs, I know when I lay me down to sleep, you will always listen as I pray. And I know you're shining down on me from heaven, like so many friends we've lost along the way. And I know eventually we'll be together one sweet day. And I know you're shining down on me from heaven, like so many friends we've lost along the way. And I know eventually we'll be together. I miss you so much, Honeycombs. One sweet day. Reviewing lots of movies in heaven. Jeff, do you think we'll ever see our friend again? Honeycombs? Oh, I think we will. One day, at that big box office in the sky. That'll be one sweet day, won't it, Jeff? Amen, brother. Amen.
I just can't believe he's gone. I mean, he was such a cute little munchkin. He was so cute and always smiling. He was my favorite one in the whole collective.
Yeah, but you're my mother. You still have me.
Well, I never really liked you much anyway.